The boys. What's going on then?
A lot is going on. I'll tell you a story from A to Z because I'll be the most aware of it. Last night, Leah called me. She said that a gun was planted in her car, and she was being interrogated at prison in one of the holding cells. She said that she probably was not gonna come work for a while. She hung up. She called me again, and then she asked me if I potentially would be able to come pick her up. She had a taser and she was gonna try to tase her way out of there. I waited outside. She came running out. She got in my car. VC beat the cops. She started calling DJ and telling DJ that he needs to empty out the Polito house. So DJ started working on that. Aaliyah then told me go to the apartments. That's all she told me. She didn't tell me what was going on. None of it.
Hold on, so DJ was told to empty the Polito house.
Yes, but nobody had keys that wasn't like...
So he wasn't told to empty, he was told it was getting raided.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, I mean, don't take a genius to work out that you should empty it if it's getting raided.
But obviously, no one had the keys to it. So.
Yeah.
So I went to the apartments, dropped her off there. She hopped out. She didn't say anything. I was planning on just leaving, but one of the marshals pulled up and asked me to stay. She then started coming back out the apartments. She hopped in my car. Didn't say anything. About 10 to 15 cops pulled up at that point in time. I VC beat the cops again. Drove us far enough away that we had distance. Brought us to one of the warehouses at the docks. The cops found us again. Afterwards, figuring out that they still had a tracker on her, so I could have pulled her out 20 million times. I would have found her 20 million times.
So she was on duty as DLC trying to lose the cops with a GPS tracker.
Yeah, that's
without telling me any of this. We eventually got pitted into spikes, pitted against the wall.
Can't blame her. She's been asking to be taken off the house for ages. No, you can definitely blame someone for trying to VCB with a GPS tracker on them and then also having tech on them.
But unfortunately,
definitely can.
We weren't able to. We got brought to prison, or not to prison, to the holding cells, and a bunch of marshals showed up, a bunch of cops showed up, so I knew like something else was going on. After about an hour of waiting, I got told that there was going to be a charge on her for weapons trafficking, which I did not know anything about. Obviously, I do know the charge and shit like that because I've thought about becoming a lawyer before, so I know that at the very least she had 6 or more on her then. So I assume she ran into apartments and tried to grab all those without telling any of it. Mind you that we also had plenty of time to stash the somewhere when I used to beat the cops. And she decided to just hold on to
them. She didn't make you
guess.
aware that she had on her at all?
No, not at all. I had no clue.
So if I knew, you were just getting her away for the single DLC gun at the start, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which, she said it was planted. She probably stole it. Like, I don't know what.
She told DJ she stole it.
Oh, okay, yeah, she didn't tell me that. She said it was just planted. She was very...
So let me bullet point this real quick for my ease of understanding. So she had a DLC that she stole. She got caught red-handed with it. She called you for help, tried to tase her way out of it. You got her out. She VCB'd, went in her apartment, got a bunch of stuff. The cops then refound her because she had her GPS on. Then she got caught, found with all the... You then get accomplice.
That's what they're trying to push. Yeah. So far right now, I've been let go with the note that they could still, press like charges, whatever the like 30 days time. So right now I haven't been charged with anything like that. But yeah, they're trying to get weapon trafficking on her, and then I'm gonna be hit with accomplice because I helped her quote unquote escape with it. But obviously, in my
understanding, just take this call real quick.
Yeah.
Continue.
So yeah, they're trying to hit me with, they're trying to prove that she was trying to weapon traffic. Obviously, like, I don't know how many she got arrested with. I just know it's more than 6, obviously, for that charge. But to my understanding,
registered to, or do we not know that?
I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Like I told you, I didn't even, like, all I knew from my perspective, I was trying to just help her escape from the police. That's all I know. That's all I've been told. And that the Polito house had to be like, you know, emptied out because it was gonna get raided. I don't know why it would have been raided in the first place. And to be honest, it probably wouldn't have if she didn't pull out those and not even mention one word about it.
You wearing any MANOR clothes at the time?
I was wearing my shirt, yeah. But I made sure, because I did ask questions to me. All the lawyers also that were on last night were all apparently somehow
Appreciate you, Shady.
Like not able to help out because one way or another they were like with the case or something like that. Like they couldn't help out because they were like a third party to it or whatever. So I made sure that the questions that were asked, I never mentioned MANOR once. I just said I was helping out a friend. That's it. You know, played dumb, made sure I didn't say anything that needed to be said.
So has anyone spoke to AALIYAH since this happened?
She was in another interrogation room. I was in an interrogation room for 2.5 hours before I was let go. I haven't heard or seen anything from her since. Outside of the fact that I checked after I was released an hour and a half later, I checked the papers and I didn't see anything about her getting sent up yet, but that could have been a while after or not.
Should I call DJ here?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's called DJ.
Yeah, you can. Oh, you can do that.
So is the house still locked down, else?
Oh yeah, yeah, big time, big old fat lock.
Does that mean you can't take the cars out the garage?
I don't think so. I've been trying to call someone to ask, but considering I was asleep in the house at the time that it happened, and I had no idea, I woke up there, and there were all these locks. I'll wait to find out if I can reacquire my cars.
So what's happening with you then, Bruce?
They are going to just investigate her further. She's most likely just getting subpoenaed and shit because they're trying to get the weapon trafficking.
If she gets subpoenaed, is there anything that you need to worry about else that you spoke with her about on phone?
Nah, no. It's just battalion stuff. I mean, other than me saying we're at war with besties, battalion's closed. That's about it.
Luckily, I just checked my record. I've got no texts with her whatsoever.
All the stuff I have is just battalion stuff. We've asked about that earlier too, like when a bunch of us was around and nobody had anything. So
no,
should technically be fine.
There is stuff. It just was scuffing. Hang on, let me have a look.
Uh-oh.
She said... Yeah, nothing crazy. I'm good.
The only thing I'm personally concerned about is whatever the f she had in her books.
They might, like, I've messaged her multiple times saying we should meet up, but this is all like months and months ago. But like, at a push, they'll be able to, well, I mean, not even at a push. They'll be able to affiliate her to us, that's for sure. They'll know that grow house is not hers.
Near as bad. That's 2 MANOR members wearing MANOR clothes.
I was not wearing MANOR clothes at the time. I was wearing a hoodie.
Were you not? Okay.
No, I was wearing a hoodie. I was not. My hoodie fit. Basically what SK is wearing.
I mean,
have you got any shit in your phone, Bruce? With anyone?
No, not really. No, I make sure that that's clean.
How much contact do you have with Johnny via phone, like text?
Not a lot. And if it is, it's never about crazy shit. It's always about just legal stuff. So
okay, good, because that's the main that needs to stay very, very, very separate.
Yeah, you know, 100%. No, I make sure that, you know, my phone is clean, so
they'll be able to know that that's a MANOR grow. They'll have multiple ways. Else's cars, the fact that they're dry and strain matches up to the stuff that we sell in that area.
Yep.
Well, I mean, AALIYAH's in hot water then, because not only did her negligence get your shit gone and like L's down money and the gang down money, also got a hang around potential accomplice to gun trafficking.
Yeah.
we got massively fucked on a big scale.
Did it get raided then?
Oh
Yeah.
Aleya's gotta go, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Aleya's the reason why we couldn't help them. I'm not. Yeah.
Why?
Like, so she initially texted me saying, "Are you available?" Right, and at this time, I'm helping Peanut escape the courthouse because Peanut randomly called me and needed a pickup. So I don't respond on text to her initially. About 10 minutes later, I call her, you know, to like respond to the text and say I was busy. I get met instantly with instant panic, instant I'm getting raided, I'm getting raided. I didn't even know Polito was still in her name. So I was like, do you have any of our houses? She's like, yes, Polito. So I was like, okay. I call all the boys to the SAT. Aaliyah's exact words were, they're at the house, they're going to lock it down right now. So our plan was we had 6 awake, including Aaliyah. We were going to go up there and try and hold off the raid, right? As we're quickly stopping at an ammunition on the way to show me to get me mags for this civ, Aaliyah and Bruce, well, I didn't even know you was there, to be honest with you, Bruce. Aaliyah calls that she's getting chased by the whole PD. So we have 2 comms from Aaliyah that they're getting chased by the whole PD or a lot of PD, and someone's at the house locking it down. So I made the call to show me and Clive go and help Clive and Aaliyah, and me and Kai went up to the house to check it out. Obviously, no one was at the house because I don't know where Aaliyah got that comm from. And then these guys all got caught except Clive.
Yeah, it was just like a
At
big
any point, did
weird
she say
situation.
to any of you that she had drug trafficking amount of on her?
No, she wasn't even on our radio. She
What about
was
you,
on our radio
DJ?
to a judge the entire time.
No. So the whole time she's talking to me on the phone, and she's asking if we need right, if she wants her to get us. I call out that we all have. So as far as we was aware, she got a gun for herself and a gun for Bruce. That was it. But after the fact, I did say to the guys, right, that there is a good chance that she pulled all the guns out of her apartment to try and get away.
So she did not tell you on the phone, DJ, that she had gun trafficking in her pocket.
Well, this is the first I'm hearing of it. Yeah. What she told me, the reason she told me she's getting raided is she stole a DOC, or she stole a judge's, or some shit like that.
But that's
While-
so dumb. That
while
is so
Thursday.
dumb, bro.
So-
Does she realize that if she's got that in her pocket and she calls you lot and is like, yo, I need your help, I'm in a chase, anyone that associates with that chase, if all of you went pen, like say her car crashed out, you picked her up in your car, you then go pen, you'll get an accomplice.
Yeah, the thing is though, I don't even see why it needed to even get to a chase. Because if they already have you and they're interrogating you, they've got the weapon.
No, so yeah, so this is what I was
Give it to
thinking, right? The way that she was talking, it sounded like she was getting raided because they caught her stealing a DOC. She didn't say she had the gun somewhere. She didn't say it was in the apartments, it's at a house or anything like that, right? All the comms we got were they're at the house locking it down. We're getting chased, which was about 10 minutes later, as we were trying to drive up to Polito. And then her other comm was she can't get on the radio because she's on the radio with a judge. And then we worked out that she was working DOC because the judge that she was on the radio with was at the prison when I went to pick up Shlomi. So I'm pretty sure she was working DOC, stole the, took it to the apartments, and then got you to pick her up, Bruce. That's what it seems has happened here.
What I don't get is
she definitely got caught with that at prison because she told me she was being interrogated for a. She told me it was planted in her car. So they at prison, like they had found the in her car and they were talking to her about it or interrogating her about it. So she never had that gun unless they never like.
So if she
the
didn't
gun was
pull
in
those
her
guns
car.
out the apartment, she probably wasn't getting raided. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,